Leotele ang SAVAIINAEA.
Date statement taken 16th of the 8th 2022. Time 10:30 AM. Location Auckland Airport.
Leotele ang SAVAIINAEA.
State I am speaking with Senior Constable here at the Auckland Airport Police about an incident which happened on the 16th of the 7th 2022 at approximately 9:26 AM. It was a Saturday. I was doing the role of a monitoring operator, manning the phones and cameras. I received a phone call from Sinner from Jetstar Domestic Terminal. Sinner advised me there was an unruly passenger at the Jetstar check-in counter. She advised the Queenstown flight had been cancelled. The male had become disgruntled, upset, and filming. I immediately activated the CCTV camera for that area to observe the situation. I noted the male wearing a black hat, black hoodie and jeans. I could tell by his body language that he was having a go at her. His hand gestures were aggressive and I could tell he was yelling at her. She was sitting at the counter at the end of the checkouts closest to the AVSEC screening area. As soon as I hung up the phone, I saw a Skygate security member, who I know as Nick, walk past the camera, which were still on the male. I used the radio and dispatched Nick to the Jetstar check-in counter. I could see by watching the cameras that the male was getting in Nick's face. The male had his phone right up to Nick's face, recording him. The guy was right up in Nick's personal space. I know Nick well in a professional manner. I could tell he wasn't comfortable, so I called him over the radio to ask whether he was okay. He answered, affirm. He requested the police to attend. I called on the airport channel to police for them to attend. I advised that Skygate were in attendance. There was an unruly passenger at the Jetstar check-in counter, domestic. Police asked to confirm whether Skygate was in attendance, to which I advised they were. I monitored the situation on the camera and advised Nick the police were on their way within 5 minutes. Police arrived and approached the male who was near the Jetstar counter. The female officer, who I know by first name, had approached Nick first, who had a brief conversation. I could see a conversation was happening between the male and the two police officers. I could see that he was filming and had his phone up to the female police officer's face. I could tell by the motions police were trying to get him out to de-escalate the situation. It looked like he was yelling the entire time. I saw and could tell he wasn't listening or cooperating. The female officer got one handcuff on him. At that point, a female stepped in and took the phone and was recording with the phone up closely to the police. The police managed to get him outside where we had already set up the cameras to follow. His demeanour was clearly resisting the female officer and she was trying to restrain him with only one cuff on. He looked like he was still yelling, making it all difficult with the female still recording closely. Eventually, after a long struggle, the male was restrained with the handcuffs behind his back. He was taken to the police car, still with a yelling demeanour. The police took him away. Nick advised he was going to the police station, mostly to issue a trespass notice. Andrew, another Skygate officer, advised he would remain at Jetstar counter to do a welfare check on the Jetstar staff. I consider police acted fairly and did everything right to remove the male. He was on private property, being a nuisance. The male was provoking Nick and tried to portray he was the innocent party when police arrived. I documented the incident as it unfolded on computer job sheet. I have supplied a copy to the police. I confirm the truth and accuracy of this statement and make the statement with the knowledge that it is to be used in court proceedings. I am aware that it is an offence to make a statement that is known by me to be false or intended by me to mislead. Statement taken by Senior Constable Hare, CHW 263, 16th of the 8th, 2022, 11:36 a.m.